And with an 850 cage, you can still have your swing outs. Something that you can still have some easy, in and out with.
Yep.
Take it to the grocery store, do whatever, not have to climb over a bar. You can just remove the bar and you can go drive around with it, and it's not really a big deal. When you get into the funny car cage and you're driving around in the street with it, now do you have the proper protection around the funny car cage, right? We know somebody that lost their life driving their car on the street as a funny car cage, didn't have a helmet on, was involved in a side impact crash, and lost his life due to that.
Well, even that too, whether you have your helmet on or not, most people, when they're in their car on the street in a funny car, I bet you could see it on Sick Week if you really looked, was they just had the lap belts.
Right.
And I was guilty of that as well, because, putting a 4-point harness on, 5-point harness on every time you get in the car to go drive it up the road is a lot.
It is.
My passenger was actually guilty of not having any seatbelt on many a times.
Right.
And there's no dinger in my car.
No, I mean, like you look at that, right? You're like, all right, we're in a very safe car, right? A car that's made to go fast, a car that is, has a spec chassis in it, and it's to help you survive some sort of accident and everything. Impact on the street is probably going to be a little bit different, right? You're going to get T-boned by some guy in a dually, or, you're going to get rear-ended by somebody, or, sideswiped by somebody on the highway that lost control of their car due to a tire going out or something like that, right? It's gonna be completely different.
Well, and drag cars aren't super T-bone like designed.
Correct.
It's not like a drift car where they have like the extrusion bars that go into the door, and you have all this space here that keeps it from hitting you. Like a T-bone drag car is like the cage is going to push up against you.
It absolutely is.
And like a Corvette, you see people try to put cages in those, and it's just a mess all the time. There's no space. And some cars just have no space, and it gets even more dangerous.
Yep.
When we put my funny car cage in, they redid it 3 times because I'd sit in it and it's like, no, this is crazy. This is too close. Right. So they kept moving it, like just trying to maximize space. And that's the crutch, I guess, of driving these cars on the street. Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Bogetti Clips YouTube channel. For the full podcast, check us out on Bogetti Studios YouTube and all your audio platforms. Also, hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any of the new Bogetti clips coming up.